Hey there, people. Try not to get too sentimental on this, but this is actually the last video lesson of your Algebra 2 Trig Stats career. Man, how far we've come. Look at that. This video is going to be pretty quick. It's just going to be three word problems that you might see on an assignment or maybe an assessment. So just making sure that you guys are prepped for it. So you have some of these. We're talking about geometric series again. So that's where we have a sequence of numbers where we are multiplying by some common ratio, and then we are adding all of those terms of the sequence together. Here I have the two formulas. We might need the one in red, we might not, we'll see. The one in black we for sure will use. So we need the first term, what is the ratio we're multiplying by each time, and how many terms total are there? All right, so number one, the truck transports 600 pounds of veggies to the market on Monday. Okay, so I'm assuming that's a starting value. From Monday to Sunday, okay, so we have 1 week. From Monday to Sunday, the amount of veggies increased, so we're going up by 15% per day. So Tuesday would be 15% more, so 115% of 600. What is the total amount of vegetables the truck transports in a week? All right, so let's take attendance, if you will, of what we know. I know I start off with 600. My ratio is 1.15. So I maintain 100%, and then I tack on 15% and 7 for the number of days in a week, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, add those together. Well, I have all three ingredients that I need, right? 1, 2, 3 ingredients. And I've got all three of those. Plug that straight into my calculator. Be responsible with parentheses. And in doing so, you should result in 6,640 pounds. I would actually suggest pause the video right here, plug all that in just to make sure that you're doing your parentheses correctly. And if so, move on. Problem number dos, that's Spanish for two. In 1995, when before all of you were alive, the total box office revenue, box office is what people call movie ticket sales, for movie theaters was $5.02 billion, billion with a B. From 95 through 2008, it increased about 5.9, so just shy of 6% per year. So we have an increase. All right, so let me take attendance what we've got. We started with 5.02 billion. We're going up by 5.09. That is gross. Holy cow. Let me see if I can do that better. Increase, come on now, come on. There it is. By 5.9% per year. And we have a time period here, 1995 to 2008. All right, well, they gave me a starting value, didn't they? I can figure out my rate of growth, couldn't I? And I could figure out how many years we're talking about, yes? Here we go. I have 5.02. I'm just going to say we're talking in billions. I didn't feel like writing out a whole crap ton of zeros. Hopefully you're cool with that. The rate is 100% plus the 5.9% tacked onto it. And we have 14 years. So 2008 minus 1995, add 1, you would get 14. Plug that into our calculator, we get 105 billion after we round to the nearest billion. That's a lot. All right, this is actually going to be the last problem. So we might have a video that's done in about 5 minutes. Holy smokes. You get an allowance each week for the next 26 weeks. Good for you. Would you rather get $1,000 every week, or 2 cents the first week, 4 cents the second week, 8 cents the third, so on and so on? So it's doubling week by week. Some of you are probably looking at this and saying like, okay, I know that the second option is going to get pretty big pretty fast, but $1,000 per week, like that's pretty great, right? So if I did $1,000 per week for 26 weeks, I would get $26,000 cash. Not a bad deal. Or I started off at 2 cents, right? I'm doubling each week, so my R value is 2. And then we have 26 total weeks. What would that be? Well, start off at 2 cents, double each week. There are 26 weeks. Plug that into your calculator, see what you get. Go ahead, do it. You would result in $1.342 million total after 26 weeks, which is insane. But as you guys remember from our exponential growth discussion, anytime you have exponents involved, numbers get very big, very, very fast. So obviously, the second one would be the better way to get more cash. But I guess if you're looking for $1,000 right out the gate, you might do that first one. I personally would go option 2 all day. All right, that is it. I hope these videos have helped you. You guys know the drill. If you have any questions, please let somebody know so we can get that hammered out. And this wraps up your Algebra 2 Trig Stats career. I hope you guys had a blast. Take it easy.